Okay, the right key button is switch on button. Long press for 5 seconds and it will switch on. Okay, once switch on, this is the main screen. Measure, checker, history, clear all data, configuration. The measure is for check on patient directly. The checker is like a calibration checker. Here is the checker screen. Inspection checker. So normally we will suggest the user to do before their usage once a day. So the 0 screen, the range should be 0 to 1.5. The 20 screen is the green screen here, 18.5 to 21.5. So okay, you have to leave it like this way. You have to like place in a vertical way. Then so the result is 0 in the 0 screen, the white screen. Okay. So in the green screen, 20 screen, the reading is within the range, 19.7. Okay. So it means that the machine is ready to be used. No need any additional calibration or anything. It's good to go. Okay. History is for the patient data history. You can store 100 patients data here. The result. It's clear all data. Okay. Configuration is like setting. Measure unit. There's a 2 option. mg deciliter and micromole per liter. Okay. Average. You can set the average from 1 to 5 times. So normally most of our user is prefer 3 times. Means that we will take the 3 readings, then they will get the range. Okay, so we can set how many range we want. Memory, currently it's off because it's a new unit, so we will on it. Nurse ID, there's an option to off the nurse ID. If no, we have to key in the nurse ID. Okay, baby ID is compulsory. Buzzer is the key sound. Time setting, I already set the timing. Okay, data transmission, this unit don't have, so there's no option for this. Brightness, there's option until 5. Okay, and screensaver time, software version, that's all. So it's just that in setting, measure unit, average, memory, nurse ID, baby ID is the buzzer, time setting, data, until time setting is the main one, important one.
What's the normal range?
3.
Oh, 3 average.
Yeah, average 3. Most of our user, they choose go for average 3 times.
What's the reading is supposed to low or high? Because sometimes I think the nurse cannot remember what's the number.
No, actually the result, it depends what the unit are using, but it depends on the baby actually. So the doctor, the pediatrician will like, how to say, define it's a high jaundice or it's a normal range.
Okay.
But there's a reading for that also, yeah.
Normally one day they do how many times? Only one time? Before the...
If the first time the new patient, they check if there's a jaundice, then they will proceed to phototherapy. If after phototherapy, after the treatment, then only they will check or they will proceed to the blood pricking.
Okay. Each phototherapy, how long normally take? Overnight or how many hours they do in the...
You mean the treatment hour, is it?
Yeah, treatment hours.
Oh, treatment hour also based on the baby's jaundice level. Is like is it severe or is it mild? So it depends. But normally it's like take around more than 8 hours, I think. Some cases they will go for 24 hours treatment also. But in between they will take break for the diaper change or baby feed. Okay.
So each treatment, after the treatment, they do a check again.
Yeah.
So you do one before, one after, or what your recommendation?
Okay, let's say one before. If let's say when they use this, the reading is within the normal range, they won't proceed to the blood test. If let's say it's more than the normal range, then they will proceed to blood test for the for the documentation purpose lah, and for more accuracy.
Okay. So the blood one still more accurate than this.
The blood one is still more accurate because it's an internal part. This is on our skin.
Okay.
And according to KKM or like the healthcare SOP, they must use the blood test. They have to submit the documentation and verify with the blood test.
Yeah, yeah.
So this one we will suggest for the pre-health screening, for monitoring. Yeah.
Okay, understand.
Okay. Okay. If once after calibration, you can just close, and this is the charging cable. The connection is at the back. So if let's say you can just leave for charge.
How long for each charge?
Okay, the first time is 8 hours.
Wow.
Because this is a new unit, 8 hours. After that, it depends. Because
there's an indicator.
yeah, there's an indication here. The full charge after 8 hours, full charge can use for 2,000 times.
Wow, 2,000.
Yeah. So normally, because some users, some nurses, they don't know how when we need to charge. So normally we'll say after use. Night you can just leave for charge. So morning when we want to use, it's ready to be used.
Oh, 3,000 time again.
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah,
maybe
2,000.
or 3 months one charge right.
It depends
Unless
also.
the
It's
warehouse
like,
center.
yeah. Actually, yeah, true. Also because like not every day they have a patient. Let's say one day they got like 3 or 4 patients. Per day they will just use like 12 measurement.
Okay.
This is the box. Okay.
How normally maintain it? Each
The-
time they use, they need to clean up or what?
No.
No
Okay,
need?
wait. For new patient, every patient they can clip here. The they can use alcohol swab to clean this.
Oh, clean
That's
it.
all.
Okay. Okay. Does it come together with what? User manual?
Yes, this is the user manual.
And
User manual. The user manual also got the direction. Here also got. Okay, wait. I just show. Okay, this is the on and off button. This is like a screen lock.
Screen lock.
Standby.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, measure. Baby ID is not compulsory, so we can just click this.
Yeah, I think they have many baby. They have the RN
So normally,
number.
if like hospital, it depends. They will use like the baby's ID 1, 2, 3, or their code number. Okay. The N is for nurse ID. B is for baby's ID. So if let's say there's a ID there, it will like display here. Okay. Here it will show the measure units, average time. Just now we set to 1 time. If let's say we set 3, it will come out 3.
Okay.
Okay. Here will be the result, as you see from here, the quick guide. So the 19.6 here is the new patient. Let's say we have 3 patients now. This is the latest patient. These 2 is the previous patient, the last patient.
Oh. You do 3 times, you get the average or just?
Yes, we get the average. Maybe I can show you here. Okay, I set the average to 3 times. Okay. Okay. I am trying. Okay. I'm showing an example. Okay, let's say 1, 2, and 3.
So
This
the
is my average.
Okay. The memory store the average number.
Yeah, the memory will store the average number. So let's say there's another new patient. Then my result will go up. The new patient's result will be here, bottom. Okay.
How's the connectivity? You can connect to any computer for database?
This unit cannot.
Oh, okay. That one
Because
can
this is
print
the
out
basic one.
After you connect, then you can do
The version, the model that can data transfer, we can print out the result.
Okay.
The result will be just like a few lines only.
Oh, just like credit card machine.
Okay.
Okay.
All data. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So every time the maintenance is basically clean up the probe with some alcohol swab.
Alcohol swab here only. This
Okay,
part.
this
Because
part,
this is the part where it will contact with the patient, different patient.
They shouldn't touch inside, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, the surrounding only lah.
I just the surrounding only, the part, this part, whole part.
Oh, I think sometimes too erosive. I think they put some water will do, right?
Oh no. It's better to alcohol swab. Yeah.
Soap water.
So water no.
So
Yeah, alcohol swab only.
So
Yeah.
basically not touching the inside lah.
Yeah.
Because I know I think the
The
probe.
whole thing only alcohol swab.
Okay. Okay, understand.
Understand? Okay.
Anything
Do
else?
you need the plastic or can I just place it here?
Just put everything inside
The
here.
plastic,
Okay, I stop here.